Welcome back, everyone, to second episode of the Marc and Anthony Show.
That's what you named it? Jesus Christ.
Okay,
first I'm not included in the upload dates.
No.
Then I'm kicked off the naming.
No, okay, so that's what I was going to tell you. Because you know how we were saying it was just a podcast pending or something like that?
Yeah.
As a placeholder?
I have it written down.
Okay,
so... Save it for the podcast, unoriginal title.
Yeah, unoriginal title, whatever.
Insert podcast name.
Mm-hmm.
And... Oh, that's it.
Okay, so I just put that as a placeholder.
Okay.
So it's not going to be the actual name, the Marc and Anthony Show. But I said, if it turns out to be that name, then, it's cool too. Yeah. But I mean, we can still come up with a name. So yeah, we had our first podcast. Would you say it was a week ago?
I think exactly a week ago.
It was a week ago that we recorded our first podcast, and it was at this exact.
Cut that out.
And it was at this exact location. We're back at the Downey Landing parking spot.
Yep.
So we recorded that podcast, and I put it on YouTube.
Yeah, and I didn't know about it.
And I had the mistake of not telling Marc that I uploaded it on YouTube.
Without my consent. My bad.
But yeah, it's up there. It's our very first podcast. It might not be the most interesting, but hey, we got to start somewhere, and we're going to continue making these podcasts just so that we could continue having these conversations with each other and to kind of catch up on what's been happening, any exciting stories that we have. So we have a few topics or did you want to say something?
If I'm being honest, I do not remember what we talked about in the first episode.
I vaguely remember we talked about...
I have notes on here, but I don't know if they're related to the first episode.
So just a quick update. I think I do remember what we talked about.
Oh, really?
A little bit.
Oh, I did say I was going to get a haircut. Yeah, I did.
And it does look fresh. Where'd you get it?
I got it with my boy, George, and we mentioned George last week.
Yeah, we mentioned him last week. Shout out to George. Hit him up.
Shout out to George.
I don't know how you're going to hit him up.
Flawless cuts.
Just hit him up.
Look it up.
So we talked about my 225 bench.
Oh, yeah, your 225.
We talked about a little bit of...
me quitting my membership.
Quitting your membership. We talked about also our gear, that we want to improve.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
This is probably going to look like a big upgrade.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
This is definitely going to look like a big upgrade.
Well, because the first one, we recorded it with... Where's it at? I think I put it right here. Oh, my bad. So yesterday. So last week we recorded the first podcast with this iPhone. And look at the mic. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't think it's going to focus. But this mic is literally already almost breaking. But yeah, we're recording right now on my Canon T5i with the 18 to 155 millimeter, which is pretty wide, so you can see both of us. The quality looks better, but I think that's because also the lighting is really good.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like.
Yeah,
it's not midnight with a little tiny flashlight that we're recording.
Yeah, but I think the sun is gonna set right now, so I do also have a key light back here. Well, not a key light, but a ring light.
Giant ring light.
That I could just connect at any point in time right now. So if it does get dark, I'll just hook that in and we could just have some light. But yeah, that's all that we talked about last week. This week, we do have just some topics that we want to talk about. But
Trump is not president no more. Thank God.
So we're gonna just continue writing off of each other, not literally, but more like in a way. I said we're gonna be writing off of each other.
Oh, hey, hey.
And I said not literally, but in conversations. So we're just gonna continue talking, and that could branch out to something else. So what's the first topic that we have?
You're casually trying to.
Okay, so we have notes, and obviously because we both write down ideas on our iPhones or on our cell phones, whatever it is.
I don't have an iPhone.
Yeah, he has what do you have? The Google Pixel.
I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, the Google Pixel. Everybody hates on Androids, but I know I got my fellas out there that use Androids.
I think they're underrated.
No, definitely. People like to ride the iPhone train because of Steve Jobs.
Like me. Well, for me, it's like, for me, the ecosystem for Mac is just more, I think, user-friendly.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's easier to use.
And since I have like a Mac,
yeah,
it's easier for me to like share my content, within that system. So I can literally send like the video from my iPhone to the Mac and edit it, and then from the Mac to the iPhone. So it's just way easier for me to get content in and out from the system.
And I think it's easier, vice versa for Androids to do that.
Yeah.
Because I have a Google laptop. Mm-hmm. And so I can literally text people through my laptop as you can with Mac laptop. Yeah. And I can do that same thing. Yeah, I can send videos easily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I was doing. It makes sense why people who have like Apple based products that they like the iPhone because it's more catered to them.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay, so I picked up Marc today.
Yes.
And we somehow got into the topic of our friend Ivan. Quick introduction.
Car accidents, to be specific.
Car accidents.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick introduction. Ivan is one of our old school friends in high school. I would say even middle school. Would you say?
I didn't interact with Ivan.
Or
neither did I even try to talk to him.
With Ivan in middle school, and yeah, he was a pretty funny dude. Pretty tall.
Lanky.
Pretty tall, lanky. No offense, Ivan, but pretty tall, lanky.
Eventually, he got, some up to hitting the gym.
Curly-haired freak. I'm just playing, Ivan.
That asshole. I'm just kidding. Don't put that in.
I'm going to put that in.
Don't put that in. I'm just kidding.
We're just playing. Ivan, if you hear this or listen to it,
most likely not.
We do this because... Well, we say this because you're a very good friend. But yeah, we were talking about this one car crash specifically that we got into.
Oh, you?
I got into. Well, not me driving. But Marc wasn't there. But it was me, Ivan, and then a couple other friends was he driving like a van? It was like a van, no?
Yeah, it's like one of those GMC vans, square vans.
Yes. So it was a van. And we were turning into the high school that we were going to. And I don't know if it was the other driver going too fast, or I don't know if Ivan was the one that, turned too slowly. But he hit the back of Ivan's van. And, it was like a really shocking moment.
Yeah.
We were in there and then we hit, and then Ivan was still able to park at the sideway of the school.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing was that it was after school.
Oh, was it after school?
Yeah, it was after school.
I thought this was in the morning.
No.
Oh, it was after school?
So. I think it was like near some time after school.
Oh, okay.
Because somehow there was a lot of people in the front.
Oh, yeah. And everybody saw it.
Yeah, and everyone saw it. Literally everyone saw, they heard the car crash, they saw everything. And I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of embarrassing to get out the van, because literally everyone
walk home. Like just casually, like 8 clowns just walk out the van, like oops,
just leave Ivan.
Yeah. Insurance purposes. I don't have insurance.
Okay, so yeah, I remember just getting out the van, and everyone was just like looking at us. And then, Ivan, and then the guy that crashed him, he came to Ivan, and then he was like kind of angry. He was saying like, oh, like you were too slow or something. So I don't know whose fault it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an experience to just have everyone look at you, have the car crash there, and then it's like really like in front of the school. But I mean, in terms of other car crashes, like, have you ever been like in a car crash?
That's a funny segment. You're trying to transition to because I almost got in a car crash
today.
No.
Oh.
Monday night.
Well,
I should say Tuesday morning.
But Tuesday morning?
Yeah. Oh, wait, let me just say it. So it was Monday night. Mm-hmm. And I was getting donuts.
Donuts?
Have you heard of California Donuts? California Donuts on Los Angeles?
No, I haven't.
You've never heard of California Donuts?
Nope.
It's like that. It's popular. It's like a donut shop that has like weird. Okay, let me just cut it here. I'm gonna show you real quick California Donuts. See, I think I know you've heard of it. Okay. Are you adjusting?
Maybe. Yeah. I feel like you're a little too off.
I think I'm too like white. I'm getting too like pale ale. But that's cool. Look, like this. California Donuts. And they have like cereal donuts and weird donuts.
That's not the one you told me that.
Not donuts.
You got right here, right?
Yeah, no. This is California Donuts. They have like a bunch of weird donuts, like cereal donuts. Does it look familiar?
No.
All right.
I mean, it looks good.
All right. Oh, going back to my story. I was going to California Donuts, but they have a weird schedule now since, like, because of the pandemic, it's not 24 hours anymore. So I think their times are like from, I think it's 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then they open back up again at 3. And then it's 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. I think that's how it is. So it was like 12. And I'm like, well, it's 3. They open at 3, so I have to wait. So I'm like, whatever, I'm going to wait. Come around like 2 something. I'm like, all right, I'm going to leave so I get there around 3. So I'm driving the freeway. And it's like 20 minutes away. So I'm driving on like the far right lane of the freeway. But up ahead, I see like a car with his like emergency lights on. And I'm like, why is this guy just like in the middle, like of nowhere, like in the middle of the freeway, just stopped. So I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go around him. And as I was changing to the left lane to me, a car from that was like on the far left lane. He was like cutting through all the lanes, I guess trying to beat me. Yeah. Like, you know.
Was this like approaching an exit?
No. There was an exit up ahead, and I'm assuming he was trying to take the exit with me. But he was trying to beat me, like, so I wouldn't, like, you know, go be in front of him.
Right.
So he tried to beat me. So as he did that, he didn't notice that the van or truck, I don't know what it was, that was right there stalled. Like, he was just there stopped, and he just hit him, like, straight ahead, like, bam.
Oh, so he actually crashed?
Yeah, he crashed.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but this is where the story gets good. So he crashes and hits the truck, and as he hits the truck, he also hits the truck and the wall at the same time.
Oh, shoot.
And his car goes like flying, like spinning like that, like how can I, for people listening,
or
like
just flips over,
like sideways. No, not he didn't like roll over. He just flipped sideways like that.
Just rotated.
Yeah,
like that.
So he rotated like pretty, like I would say, like, you know, like 2 feet in the air, and his car slammed like down directly in front of my truck.
Oh shoot.
And I must have been going like at least like 60, 70 miles. So I brake as hard as I can. And
was this in the Durango?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I drive a Dodge Durango, 2011. So I was going 70 and I brake as hard as I can, trying to control the steering wheel. And I don't know if you ever braked them, 70 miles per hour.
Shoot.
But my car was like skidding so bad, like
Damn.
It felt like I couldn't control it. But luckily I was able to slow down enough to like kind of like swerve out of the way. Yeah. And I didn't end up hitting the car. The only thing I did do is I ran over his headlight. Oh. And after I did that, I was like, oh no, like his headlight was perfectly good, and I just ran it over.
Yeah.
But I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna come to a stop to see what's up, and I go to the far right lane, like a little ahead of them. But when I turn around, I don't see anything but smoke. Like it was just smoke and everything. And I'm like, you know what? I was like, if I stay here, I'm probably gonna get hit too. So I'm like, I'm not trying to go through that. I'm just trying to get donuts.
So you dip.
So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go away like slowly and make sure there's no car that hits me. So as I was going, I looked back, and there was a guy walking towards me. But I guess once he saw me leaving, he just walked back.
Oh, okay.
And then and there, I'm like, oh, I feel so bad. I'm like,
but I mean, it wasn't your fault.
No, yeah. But I felt bad because I felt like I could have done something.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you know what? I would have been putting myself at risk.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody else. So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep going. And, yeah, literally, I got off, went to a donut shop. And I redeemed myself. I bought a homeless man donut and a coffee.
And a coffee.
3 a.m.
Nice.
That dude, like, you could tell he's done that before.
What?
Like, got him free shit.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy crashed.
No. Oh, yeah. He comes out the car. I do this all the time.
I do this all the time. I just swerve through the lanes.
I'm an idiot. No, but yeah, as I parked, you saw this guy, like, from the side of the donut shop. He just walked around to the front of it. And he was just standing there.
Oh, kind of like to tell people, like, hey,
yeah.
Something.
And I was just sitting there and looking at the donut, see what I wanted. So whatever, I get on my car and I go, and he just approaches me. He's like, can you buy me a coffee? And I'm like, yeah, sure. What does the coffee cost? Like $2.
So he asked you to buy him?
Yeah. He asked me, I could buy him a coffee. I'm like, yeah, sure. And then whatever, I'm like, oh, can I also get a coffee? And then
can I also get this? Can I also get that?
and then I asked him. This is how I knew, like, he had already done this before. I'm like, would you like a donut? And before I could even get my question out, buttermilk donut, please. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I was like,
okay.
Yeah. Obviously he's done this before. So I'm like, yeah. All right, cool. I was like, do you have any buttermilk donuts? He's like, oh, yeah. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Buttermilk? Yeah. Or are those?
I think it was buttermilk. He must have said something else. I don't know. But this guy already knew what he wanted. So I gave it to him, and he's like, bum, thank you or whatever. Didn't say thank you, just waved at me, and then he walked away to go heat his thing. And I was like, all right, cool. Donuts were all right, honestly. For almost getting into a car crash, not worth it. I think I might much rather go to Donuts right here on Downey. Donuts, D-O-N-A-S.
D-O-N-S-A-S.
One of the best donuts I ever tried. But yeah, I almost got in the car crash. Horrible car crash, in my
Just for donuts?
Just for donuts. Honestly, that was like, I'm surprised that I'm not more like, it didn't affect me more. Because it was like a serious accident. I could have gotten a worse situation.
Yeah.
But I'm like, afterwards, I'm like, no, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel like weird or anything. I even told my coworkers about it. And my coworker was like, oh, how did you sleep? I'm like, oh, I slept all right. I wasn't even thinking about it. All right, the camera cut off. Wait, do you look at the screen or the lens?
I look at the lens.
Okay, I'm gonna start looking at the lens.
Because
I think if you look, you're looking
like
past.
You're looking to the right.
Okay,
we look here and we look at the actual people.
Okay. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, the camera. There you go. Sorry, the camera cut off on my story. But I mean, just to make a long story short, I'm alright. Nothing happened to me. I'm hoping whoever crashed is alright and
not
fine.
In the hospital.
Yeah, not in the hospital. But yeah, going back to something we talked about earlier, you literally uploaded the first episode and didn't even tell me about it.
Yeah.
This whole week I was like, oh, maybe Anthony needs help or something, or like maybe I'm like, I should reach out to him. Maybe if I could help him like edit or whatever, because I did not hear one peep out of you. And then come to find out today, you're like, oh yeah, it's already uploaded. Has 1 million views.
Well, I mean, to my defense,
5 million views.
To my defense is, I remember when we recorded that podcast, I told you, you said when, I think you told me like, oh, when will it be up or something?
Yeah.
And I told you it could be up that following Saturday or that following Sunday. To my defense. But I mean, I
didn't know you were serious.
Okay, but I do agree. I should have told Mark that I uploaded it. But I mean, I did it. But I mean, I'll show it to him later, or he can watch it later.
I haven't even seen it, so I don't even know.
So he doesn't know.
I just saw a snippet of what we just recorded right now.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I hate my voice. I cannot.
Well, I mean, I guess we could like branch into that. Like when I was small, I remember I hated hearing my voice.
In videos, like in just random videos, you don't expect your voice.
Yeah.
You're just like, you sound like...
I guess it's so foreign to hear yourself talk when you're not actually talking. So I guess that's why we like hate our voice, because we've never actually heard ourselves from someone else's point of view.
Yeah.
So when you hear it for the first time, it's kind of like, oh, that's how I sound. But I mean, the more I started like recording in a camera, I started getting used to it. The more I started just hearing myself like through recordings, I got used to it.
At the moment, I don't think I'm used to it yet.
But I mean, all the times we've been friends, I don't think your voice is bad.
No. I don't think it's horrible, but it's just like it's my voice, so it's like like
you're just not used to it.
I don't like to hear myself talk, and especially like when I talk to people, like I think I talk pretty good. Yeah. And then I look back at like when recording a video, I'm always like, wow, I stutter so much, I pause so much, like I should just like I don't know. I feel like in the moment I just lose my train of thought. Yeah. And like it's hard for me to get back to it.
Yeah, but I mean that's a lot of people.
Yeah, no, definitely that's a lot of people.
And I think that's something you could develop over time.
No, yeah,
definitely. But I mean, I do have to give credit to like those people that could talk without losing like their train of thought.
Oh yeah, and they just go like straight,
they just go. They don't stutter. They don't do anything. It's like I stutter too. Well, sometimes, and then sometimes I do lose my train of thought.
Like motivational speakers.
Oh yeah, like
jeez, Gary Vee. You know Gary Vee?
Yeah,
Gary Vee's
they talk and they improvise on the spot, and they can know how like also like rappers too,
or like even comedians.
Well, yeah, comedians too.
Like they don't miss a beat. Like when it's time to say a joke or boom or like improvise or like
usually
mess with hecklers or something.
Usually some people like they have to stop to think about what they want to say next.
Yeah.
But some people like have that gift to actually continue talking. But I mean,
just gotta get used to it.
Just get used to it.
Which I'm not used to it.
With practice.
I'm gonna look at episode 1, which I haven't. And I'm just gonna watch it, rewatch it.
Yeah, and you can improve from there.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna write notes. Honestly,
you could see your mistakes from there. But yeah, that's
since I haven't seen it. How heavily edited is it?
It's not heavily edited. It's not like I cut every 10 seconds. Like it's just us moving.
Hey guys.
Yeah, it's us having our conversations, but obviously the parts where we're quiet because we were looking at something at our phone or to search something up, those parts I did cut out.
Oh, okay.
So
that's good. That's
like
good.
When we were looking at the save it for the podcast. I think I don't know. Don't quote me on this, but I think when we were looking at the names to see if other
you cut that out.
I'm sorry.
You kept it in.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I forgot.
What?
I forgot. Honestly, I forgot. Right. But we can watch it like later after recording this. We can watch it later. But yeah, I mean, let's kind of transition to another topic. So, I mean, right now we were talking about, getting a better memory card for this Canon because that's why it cut off.
Yeah.
So Marc was saying
we're doing the same thing. Sorry, we're doing. For some reason, we both came to this like when we were talking about this SD card, like somebody died. Yeah, like the SD card died. You didn't notice? We're doing the same thing. All right, just continue with you. Sorry.
Okay, so we were talking about Marc suggested going halfsies or paying half
or wholesies.
I pay the SD card. You pay the camera.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You pay the whole camera. No, okay, so, I mean, that's a good idea because we both want to do this for the podcast.
And investment for the future.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then something else I wanted to mention after that, and I wanted to save it for the podcast, which should be the name that we should name it, but I don't know, it's not original. But
and I feel like I would say like, oh, like what the hell, like I don't care. But there's like literally like I want to say a good 5 podcasts with that name, and I'm like, I don't know, it's not gonna stick out.
Yeah, it's not gonna stick. So we should think of something that's original to us.
Class 302 podcast.
Class 302 podcast. Downey Landing podcast.
We're gonna get sued.
So I also wanted to tell you, like, you're still trying to build the home gym, no?
Oh yeah, you're literally taking the things out of my notes and bringing them up. It's so weird.
I think we're just really good friends. That I don't know. I could read this guy's mind.
Literally, I have it right here. Gym equipment under my podcast notes.
Okay, so.
Update since last week. Did I talk about it last week?
We talked about it a little.
Like my home gym, trying to make a home gym.
I don't think so.
All right, but so
wait, before we do that, a quick word from our spot. No, just want to check you. Do you want?
I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna bring something up.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Oh shoot, the camera's dying.
Oh, is it? Oh, what did he? All right.
I thought I charged it. Okay, but if anything, we'll just switch to the GoPro.
Yeah,
that's why I came prepared.
In my go lower quality. But yeah.
Okay, so no, wait. I was gonna tell you. Do you want to put in the key light? Do you think it's dark?
I mean, it looks like we're starting to get a little dark. Hold on, let me just. We're starting to look like little
here.
Ghetto. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
It's gonna burn us.
For all of you watching, please bear with me.
Unless it's just Anthony watching in there.
Unless it's just me and Mark watching, then okay, you don't have to bear. Ready? Feast your eyes. Woo!
Ah! Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Oh, you see how much better that is? And then look, I could switch the modes. Ready?
I think the first one was good.
That one?
Wait, switch to the other one.
That one's more of an orangey tone.
Oh wait, that doesn't work.
Unless we put it like here, look. There you go. Look at us. That Paul Rudding. Look at us.
Oh yeah, look at this. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Okay, so look. That's
your modern day Casey Neistat.
I think that one's actually better.
Let me take a picture of this just so I don't know if Anthony wants to insert this. Jesus Christ.
What? Oh,
just our setup.
Hey, the setup doesn't have to be perfect as long as
people get to see
as long as
us.
It looks good. So
should I even continue talking? Because I feel like the camera's gonna.
No, I mean, if it just shuts off, we'll
switch it off.
We'll switch it off and we'll continue off. Okay, so we're going to the home gym.
Yeah, my home gym. So I am starting a home gym because I'm tired of going to the gym in public and just working out with sweaty strangers.
Sweaty strangers, like me.
Like this guy, especially.
Like
what a lunk.
The lunk of him.
Yeah, so I'm starting a home gym. So far, I have a power rack slash power cage. I don't know what's the right term for it. But yeah, that's my first addition. I previously already had like dumbbells and like weight sets, but I wanted to include something bigger that I could build off of, which is a power rack. I was contemplating on a squat rack.
I think a power rack is more versatile. No?
Yeah. That's why I'm like, well, I don't want to get a squat rack because there's not really much I can add to that.
You couldn't be able to bench or do pull-ups.
I mean, I could bench with a squat rack, but I like to do like other variations of like deadlifts, and I think a power rack would definitely be more useful to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, yesterday I purchased some new things.
What would you purchase?
I purchased some new things. I purchased a bar.
Woo! And that's exactly what I was gonna tell you right now. Because so he mentioned halfsies on the SD card, and I was gonna tell you, hey, let's go halfsies on the bar.
Oh,
because that way I could go to his house and record like workouts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, hey, we could go halfsies on the bar.
I mean, the bar, I wanted to buy a more expensive bar, but I'm like, right now like money's tight. So I'm like, let me just try to see what's the cheapest option. And it still wasn't that expensive, but not as cheap as I wanted to. I did look at OfferUp, but I don't know, they looked a little sketchy.
Sketchy like the bar or sketchy like the people?
Just the people, like very vague descriptions.
Yeah. And
kind of far, like, I would say like...
What did you put on, like the...
No, yeah, I did put it on, but
no filter.
But even the ones that seemed good, like they were still like
way above.
30, 40 minutes away, and I'm like, I don't want to drive that far for a bar.
So how much did you buy the bar for?
This bar, I bought it from Amazon, and it was listed as like 130.
130? No way.
Yeah, but plus shipping or whatever. It ended up being like 149.
That's still cheap because
which is still really cheap. Yeah.
I remember last year in quarantine, bars were literally going like to 180.
Yeah.
200, 300.
And there's a bar I was gonna like buy on impulse 2 weeks ago. That was 169.
Is it the full 7 feet?
Yeah, 7 feet, 45 pounds.
I need to buy one.
The only thing is that of course, it's not gonna be the highest quality bar.
But I mean,
it's something just to start off on.
Yeah, it's still a bar.
So I'm like, I have that so far, and hopefully sometime next week I'm gonna start researching on plates, just so I can add something to it. I know you have.
I have one set, or one pair, I should say. 45s. I also have one pair of 25s, pair of. I actually have 2 pairs of 10s and 1 pair of 5s.
Yeah.
So that's a good amount of weight to add. So I mean, if you want to work out, I mean, I can just take all of them.
And also I did buy something else.
What'd you buy?
I also bought a bench.
That's pretty good. Like an incline?
Adjustable bench.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And this was also kind of like.
Wait, are you just saying the bench, or like an actual benching setup, or not?
No, like just a bench, right? Just a bench.
Okay,
just a workout bench. Okay. And I was gonna go for something cheaper, but again, I was looking at the reviews, and people were like, just go a little like more expensive, just so you get more out of your money. And I'm like, I am gonna go that direction. So I did spend a little bit more money on a bench, which is still not expensive. Bench was $150.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna last you for a while.
Yeah, it was $150, and it looks pretty sturdy, and all the reviews look really good. I think the 1-star percentage was like less than 3%, which is pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, that's so far what I have in my gym. I can't wait to add way more things, but as of right now, like this is like
more than enough
towards my budget that I could spend on gym equipment.
I say now you would like want to probably also buy some paddings on the floor, no?
No, yeah. I've already been like looking into that for a while, and I might just buy that. What is it? I forget what's it called.
Is it like the yoga mats?
No. It's like horse stall mats.
I think I've heard of them.
Yeah. They have who is it? Alan Thrall. I don't know if you guys heard of Alan Thrall. He's a power lifter, and I remember a while ago he was teaching people how to make
like a
deadlift platform, and for the weights, like on the sides where the weight goes, he put horse stall mats. And then I'm like, oh, that's such a good idea, because horses are heavy as shit. So I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm like, I started looking into that, and it's not that expensive.
Yeah, it's not.
I would say like for a good amount, you get a good amount for like $60.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying that because like obviously like if you deadlift, and then let's say one day I take my plates, they're steel plates, so I like to bang them on the floor. I don't think it'll be good.
No.
So
yeah, that's why I need to invest in that. So yeah. That's until much later on, though. I'm trying to look more into it. Maybe I could buy it for cheaper. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Home Depot. I don't even know if Home Depot would have that.
Yeah, or even like just with the yoga mats. Like the foam
like
ones.
the ones they sell at
Marshalls.
Marshalls, yeah.
Yeah.
They have like a huge pack.
I think I've also seen them like at Walmart. Or
I still
like
got
Target.
discount card from Marshalls.
No way. Hey, we gotta do it.
Still got it.
Hey, but yeah, I mean, we should start recording some workouts.
No, yeah, definitely. Apart from this, of course.
Apart from this, because I also want to cancel like my Choose Fitness.
Yeah.
And
you still haven't canceled?
I still haven't canceled.
Oh, okay. So I still need to go cancel LA.
I was thinking we should, like, if you're free, we should go we'll go to cancel it, and then we should like record a workout there too.
Oh, what?
A workout
At LA?
at LA.
Oh, you still have yours?
Yeah.
Oh, you can still use it, huh?
Well, I canceled it, but my last day to go is May 11th.
Oh yeah, I should, huh? I should.
So I'm pretty sure if you go cancel it, they'll tell you like your last day is probably like in a month or so.
Oh, okay.
Because you know how like when you get your membership, you pay first and last month?
Yeah.
So that covers the last month.
Oh, okay.
So I canceled it, but I still could go up to May 11th.
Yeah,
That's the last day before I could stop going. So I mean,
I need a workout. I've been putting on the pounds. So I need a home gym.
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to go, like we could just go record a quick workout vlog.
Oh, is that where you recorded your bicycle girl? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go check that out on Anthony's Instagram. 1K. What's it?
1K views on
1K
my
views.
Instagram reel, which I was pretty surprised because I mean, I don't know where the 1K views came from. But I mean, I'm pretty sure some of it came from maybe it came out on the Explore page.
Yeah,
or
people just swipe through it.
Swipe through it.
People were just swiping through the Explore page and they're like, oh, hey, like this guy's doing bicycle
Look at
curls.
this guy.
He's kind of thick.
I mean, I didn't even want for that to be there, but I mean, it's my butt. What do you want me to do?
No, yeah, that was pretty solid number. 1K.
Yeah.
If a video hits 1K, that's
progress.
pretty good.
Progress.
Yeah.
I'm surprised though, because look, it's already at 18 minutes.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened with the other one, but I mean, if it stops recording, we'll just continue going.
Yeah.
But we're gonna continue just recording.
I'm surprised the camera hasn't died.
I know it's
still going strong. I have to stop looking at the lens
because it's funny if it just died.
It just dies right now.
It dies right now.
But yeah, I have to remember not to look at you.
But yeah, we gotta record a. Oh no!
Oh shoot! No, get this out.
We gotta record a workout video, because I mean, me just putting my phone there. I mean, it could still get the job done, but I don't think.
But it would be better if I was there to
if you were there,
yeah.
And then just so I could have someone to talk to, or also record you too.
Yeah.
Just so that we could get more variety in the workout.
Definitely.
And then more angles, because I have to put a dumbbell, and then I put my flask on top, and then I put my phone there. That's why the video is such from a low
low. I remember back in the day when I used to go to the gym with Chris. Chris is one of our mutual friends that we also met through high school.
Yes, sir.
When I used to go to the gym with him, I remember I'd be like, well, I want to record this if I ever PR. So I would literally record from a low angle, and you could barely see me lift the weight, because my old phone didn't record wide angle.
What was the old phone? It was a Samsung, no?
The Samsung Galaxy S8.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I remember.
It was not the best camera. The new phone that I have, the Google Pixel 4.
Oh, 4.
Is it 4?
I don't know.
It's 4 or 3. I can't remember.
Whatever.
But that one really records good. And
good
if I had that camera back then, I think it would have came out better. But I mean, I still have those videos to look back on. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be cool to record together.
We should definitely do that.
Yeah. When are you free?
We already know I'm free every day.
Oh wait, I'm free tomorrow.
Oh shoot, so should we go tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Friday's my day off.
Let's go. Let's
go.
I'll pick you up. We do a quick vlog.
Make out? I don't know. Anything can happen tomorrow. It's my day off.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm down.
Right.
So I expect that vlog tomorrow. Expect Okay, expect that vlog tomorrow. We'll probably do.
You want to do a vlog style?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you meant just record
Well, I mean, we could do that too, but we'll do a vlog style.
Okay, I'm down.
Because you remember the poll I put today? If you want me to hit legs or back.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I forgot to vote on that.
No, I think you put legs.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I don't remember doing that.
Okay, so I put out a poll today on my Instagram. Saying,
first shout out how many Instagram followers you have.
Okay, so I have a whopping 200 and I don't even know how many, but 200 something.
Oh,
I know, I don't want to brag,
PewDiePie.
Yay.
Calm down.
Yeah, can we get 200 likes on this on this YouTube channel?
1 like and I'm quitting my job. I said it right now.
Can this video get 1 like?
It's me that likes the video. I guess I have to quit my job.
So yeah, I lost my train of thought.
Oh, you're saying something about people clicking on legs.
Oh yeah, so the
poll.
Instagram poll that I did legs versus back, and surprisingly, a lot of people preferred legs.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So legs is tomorrow.
So I guess we're doing some legs tomorrow. But don't get me wrong, I love to train.
No, I love legs.
I love legs,
but
too.
not only did I not do them I mean, I did them yesterday. Is what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh damn, legs.
But I mean, we don't have to go hard.
No, we don't.
I'm just kidding.
Your weak ass doesn't have to go hard, but I'm going hard. No, I don't mind doing legs. Legs is pretty fun.
Yeah, but I mean, I like to train full body.
Okay.
As you know,
Yeah.
so
we'll do some legs.
We'll mainly include the legs in our vlog,
I should stop doing this. I don't know why I'm
and
making
for
noise.
my Instagram poll. But I mean, we could also record for just other things.
Yeah.
So we'll just mainly get legs. But yeah. I mean,
hopefully it's a good workout.
Hopefully, we're not nervous recording. I'm gonna take the GoPro. I think that's better than this camera.
This one's more like in your face, because I remember a while ago a guy came in to record his he looked like, you could tell he wasn't like from around here. He looked like he was an outsider. And he came in and he had his big tripod and his big camera, and he was recording himself workout, and you could tell people were just giving him like the eye, like, and you shouldn't care, that you shouldn't care that people are recording, that's their life or whatever. But yeah, he was recording and people were like, oh, what the... So yeah, a GoPro, I think it would be like, more low-key instead of, this giant camera.
Yeah. Something else that I want to do is buy also a better memory for the GoPro.
What's the memory on it right now?
It's just 16, I think. 16... No. If I'm not mistaken, 16 gigabytes.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think it only lets me record like 30 minutes.
There you go. All right.
Okay, so...
All right, cut off again.
So
we decided to take a little bathroom break.
Little bathroom break at
over here at Walmart.
Okay, so we were talking about recording tomorrow's vlog, at LA Fitness, recording some workouts, and I think that's still a good plan.
Yep.
So expect that tomorrow. Whenever it comes out, I still need to edit it and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be good. Right now we switched. I don't know if you guys noticed, but
no, they most likely noticed.
The quality probably went down.
And then probably a wider angle, I would say.
Yeah. So my camera died, and I don't know why, but I mean, I charged it, but I guess
it only gives you 20 minutes of life.
Yeah. So it died. So,
I mean, we did record for a while.
I
would say like almost an hour.
Yeah, and then also, I don't know if I think this should be, but I think I was also using it today.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Okay, so
I thought you meant you just charge it fully and then you just came here to use it.
No, I doubt it.
Okay.
I was also using it today to record some videos, so maybe that's why too. But yeah, right now we're just using this GoPro that I have, that I brought, that I'm gonna start using too. Hopefully I'm gonna use it tomorrow as well for the vlog. But yeah, just a quick update, just in case you guys are wondering why I look so white in here.
Hopefully it comes out good. Hopefully audio comes through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the audio will come through.
It won't cut off like last time.
It won't cut off. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know. Once I started using my Canon to record, I started comparing it to when I used to record the iPhone, and it's so better to record on the Canon. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to record on the iPhone no more. The quality, you just can't beat like an actual camera. To like your phone or something.
That's true.
I mean, but yeah. Any other topic?
I'd say we like jump onto one more topic, because we don't want to drag this too much, because I think it's already been more than an hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, with editing, probably you'll bring it down.
Yeah,
we don't want to elongate, this conversation too much. We just want to get some topics out there.
Yeah.
So one last topic that we could talk about, I'm gonna leave it up to Mark.
God damn it.
Well, you had your list right there.
Oh, well, you want me to bring something from my notes?
Yeah.
Well, recently something happened between one of my favorite YouTubers.
Oh wait, do you want to say that for another one, or since we're gonna end it, do you want to just like end on something light, or do you want to go into?
Oh yeah, no, topic? That was such. Cut that out.
Yeah, we'll just cut.
That's not. Okay. I guess it's just, you want to talk about diet.
Okay, sure.
Just what something you like. What are you eating? What have you changed your diet? I'm definitely not on a diet at the moment, but I am adjusting it, because I was like kind of vegetarian, and then I've done the vegetarian thing a while already.
Yeah, you did that for a while.
Yeah, and then I've also done the vegan thing / plant-based for a little bit. And I kind of want to go to something new. Like, I've never tried pescatarian, which is similar to like vegetarian. You're allowed to eat fish and fish products. Basically. And that sounds pretty cool to me, because like I could go without eating meat and chicken, and all that stuff. So pescatarian is kind of like, it kind of gives you more room to work with,
more options.
Yeah. So options. I kind of want to explore that a little bit more. But at the moment, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to figure out what I want to eat.
Yeah.
Something that I know I can make every day and be consistent with it. Because that's how you get progress. So I don't know what are you eating at the moment.
Well, for me, my diet is literally like I could eat whatever I want, but I take into consideration just like the amount of calories that each meal has. So right now, I guess you could say I'm cutting. I could eat whatever I want, but like I'm cutting. So I keep my meals light. So this morning I had some eggs, some scrambled eggs with some ham inside.
Oh, okay.
So just scrambled that up together, put some mustard and ketchup to give it some flavor. And then I also made myself a bowl of oatmeal.
Oh, nice.
With protein powder and then powdered peanut butter.
Ooh, how's the protein powder for you? Because every time I make oatmeal with protein powder, it kind of like just clumps up and is horrible.
Well, you can already tell by my face. I didn't like it.
No?
Okay, so this is
I've never really liked. I always see like fitness YouTubers be like, "Oh yeah, a great way to what is it?
Like protein oats.
Yeah, a great way. Yeah, a great way to incorporate protein is in your oats." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And all the times I've done it with different proteins, either plant-based, whey, casein, all those, it doesn't go well with it for some reason. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, so this is my experience. I've done it in the past. But sometimes it just comes out too soggy. I don't know if I put in a lot of water, but it never goes well for me. But there has been some moments where I put protein powder and I think it's like really good. But this time today, it was just I was at the point where I wanted to gag.
Jesus Christ!
But I still ate it because I mean it's
a waste.
It's food and it's a first of all, it's a waste. But then second of all, it's food, it's protein, it's carbs. But yeah, that was my meal today. And then I'm also trying to just eat one time a day. That's why I decided to have eggs with the oatmeal, just so it could keep me full longer. But I also want to do that one meal a day thing so that I could lose weight.
Yeah.
But throughout the day, I do like to snack on a few things just so it could keep me going. So I like to have my peanuts, just drink a lot of water, some zero Gatorade. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my current diet right now.
What is your current weight?
My current weight right now, I would say, is around 202 pounds.
202. I want to say, this is brave of me to say, but I want to say I'm like 195. But like seeing that I haven't been on a diet, I want to say I'm a little higher. But I haven't weighed myself recently, so I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, so my goal is to get down to 185. Maybe that is too skinny or too slim.
Yeah.
I would say the ideal weight for me would be 190.
Yeah, that's a good weight, like solid weight.
Yeah, it's a solid weight. You still get to keep some muscle mass because if you get too skinny, you might lose muscle or you might look scrawny.
Yeah.
So I guess it just depends on your height, how you eat, your genetics, obviously. But so you say you weigh 200 and you say
hey, we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Okay, my bad. So you say you weigh
I want to say like 195, 196.
Is there like a goal you want to get to?
Well, at the moment, I kind of want to build a diet around cutting. So I don't want to eat like too filling, like too what is it? Too big of a meal is what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to eat like smaller meals, just so I'm used to like eating less. Because I do want to cut eventually, and then once I get to a good point where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty lean. I want to bulk, like to get muscle, but that's like way in the future, like not yet.
Yeah.
One thing we should go to the nutrition shop,
and
get like our body fat scan or whatever.
You said it's free, right?
Yeah, it's free. You don't even have to buy anything. For some of you guys that don't know. The nutrition shop is just your local, like, it's like what is it, like a vitamin shop kind of?
Yeah, vitamin shop.
They sell protein stuff, and you can go there for advice, and they're super friendly there, and I've always loved going there because the guys are super friendly, and like it's like you're talking to some of your friends.
Yeah,
and they have a machine that And it's brand new too, because the old one they used to have, it was pretty cool, but I think this one's like is gonna be more accurate. Yeah. But yeah, basically it just measures your weight, fat, bone density, all that stuff. It's very helpful for when you want to get exact like measurements on yourself. Because sometimes the scale could be unreliable because you could be gaining weight, but you never know if that weight could be from muscle or fat, and this kind of helps you. Yeah, or from water, and this could kind of help you separate that. Yeah. So that I think we should go do that. We should. We could maybe do it tomorrow even. We should. Depending on what time we go to the gym. Well, what time are you planning to go to the gym? I like to go early. Not how early? Like 6. No, just wait. 5 in the morning, whatever. Just 4 in the morning. No, I mean I like to go early to the gym, but I go around like 9 in the morning, 8:30, 9. That's doable. I could do that. Me, I could do that. That's what he says, but then he ends up waking up at 12. Like, hey, you still you still went to the gym, or we still going? Yeah. So why is this light on? Oh wow, I didn't even know. Didn't even notice either. I mean, I guess I think right now would be a good time just to wrap up. Yeah, just to wrap up. I was just gonna say. Yeah, for real. Yeah. I was gonna say to end it. Yeah, because I guess this is a good time to end our little podcast video. Second episode. I think tuned. it went pretty well this time. Yeah. I guess just because we cut a lot. We're gonna have to improve on that, but I mean that's for another time. That's for another time. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in to the second podcast. The name is still pending, but thank you guys for coming to the Mark and Anthony show, number 2, episode number 2. Yeah, name is still in the works, but we're gonna come up with that later on. And then, stay tuned for episode 3 where we'll just talk about other things that just come to our minds or some things that we plan. But yeah, that should wrap it up for us. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. Appreciate anybody who watches. Share it to your mom, to your dad, to your dog, to your cousin, to whoever. And that's all for us. See you guys in the next one. All right. See y'all later. Peace out.